Hello everyone, Broken Mike here and welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to this week's episode of BUW. This is episode 192, part 2. And with that said, if any of you have missed anything from part 1, then please do me a favour and give it a watch. Now as you can see, we are going to be kicking off part 2 of the show with a tag team match from the men's division. And we've got OG Nick and Jim Boy, the OG boys, taking on the makeshift tag team of Baron Knight and the BUW Hardcore Champion, Keith Redfield. Now before we dive into the match action, if you do enjoy what you see here today, then do leave a like for Mike, leave any comments below, and do be sure to subscribe if you're new. Now with that said, let's dive into the match action.
The WWE Universe on their feet.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 456 pounds.
If you looked up tag team wrestling,
making their way down to the ring first, OG Nick and Jim Boy, the OG boys. And down come to the ring the former two-time BUW Tag Team Champions, set to do action here tonight against a makeshift tag team. OG boys looking to make an impression here tonight and climb back up the tag team mountain. Of course, we saw a banger of a tag team main event on last week's show featuring the tag team champions, the Magnum Foundation, and former three-time champions, the Showstoppers. And that was a hell of a matchup, and I'm sure this will be just the same.
First, from your darkest fears, weighing in at 329 pounds, Barton Knight.
And their opponents first, Baron Knight. Here comes Baron Knight, who's been running roughshod in BUW. And we saw what happened last time. Baron Knight teamed with someone. It didn't end so well. And that feud he had with Casey Hoyt back last year, and Baron Knight ended up winning that feud. So we'll see how his makeshift tag team does tonight. Of course, he's going to be teaming up with the current hardcore champion, the superstar that's been making waves ever since making his debut a few months ago.
And here he comes.
Fire. And his tag team partner, the BUW Hardcore Champion, Keith Redfield. And Keith Redfield entering his 10th match in BUW. And this is the first time he's going to be involved in a tag team match. And look how impressive in these first 9 matches he's been. His win record is 6 wins and 3 losses. And that's not too bad going. Of course, had an epic battle with the former hardcore champion, the Minion. Successfully defending the championship in 2 out of 3 falls. Saw off the spook. So here we go. Looks like it's going to be Baron Knight and OG Nick to start things off. And here we go. Match is underway. And Nick with a very strong start on Baron Knight. Irish Whip in the corner. And OG Nick pulling away at the shoulder of Baron Knight. Oh, there's an elbow from the big man. Oh, look at this. Nice takedown. And there's a tag. In comes the hardcore champion. Oh, nice floats over. DDT from OG Nick. Nick, of course, a former UK champion, a former YouTube champion. Taking it to the current hardcore champion, Keith Redfield. And a Fujiwara armbar. And as a tag, in comes Jim Boy, who knows a thing or two about holding the hardcore championship. Overhead belly to belly throw. Oh, stomp to the back of the head. Kick to the gut. And a clubbing blow to the back. Keith picking apart limb by limb. Oh, nice counter. Oh, short arm clothesline. Takes down Keith. And there's a cover. And a 1 count. And can you imagine Jim Boy if he pins the hardcore champion? He could be right up there. And next in line to challenge for the hardcore championship potentially. Irish Whip in the corner. Head first goes Keith. And now picking apart the left arm of Redfield. Oh, another brutal short arm clothesline. There's a tag to OG Nick. Whip in the corner. Tag to Jim Boy. And there's the double team. Inverted DDT. Keith crawling to his corner. And he makes the tag. In comes Baron Knight. Plants Jim Boy with a DDT. And this is definitely a game changer. The scoop slam. Clubbing blows to Jim Boy. A kick to the back of the knee. And another kick to the back of the knee. And again picking at that left leg. Keith Redfield tagged back in. Left hands from Redfield. And so far so good for this makeshift duo. Oh, and Keith just busted open Jim Boy. And again, picking apart limbs And Baron Knight tag back in. Things looking up for this team of Redfield and Knight. But Jim Boy able to counter. Look at those jabs. Oh, and there he goes. Over the top rope to the floor. And now looking to target OG Nick. Back suplex off the ring apron. The two butting heads on the outside, Jim Boy and Knight. There's a Dragon Sleeper, but it's not going to win Knight and Redfield the match. Nice net breaker. They will take the big man down, and now Knight's been busted open. Into the steel steps goes Jim Boy. We know Jim Boy can take it to the stream. As we mentioned, he's a former hardcore champion. The only singles title of Jim Boy's career, ironically enough. Which is actually quite surprising of how good he actually is in the ring. Knight again turning his attention to OG Nick. He's not the legal participant. Jabs from Jim Boy, plants Baron Knight with DDT on the outside. Then follows up with an elbow drop. Knee drop. OG Nick trying to get involved as well.
This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the resources and help your partner offers. Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole?
Knight looking to be set back into the ring. Net breaker. And Jim Boy not hanging about. Knee lift and a clothesline. Knight back up though. Kick to the gut. Another DDT.
Casing some dominance here. Yeah, it seems like he can't be stopped.
And targeting the leg. Jim Boy sent back in the ring. OG Nick in off the tag. Oh, what a right hand to Nick. Nick rolls to the outside momentarily. Irish whip. Tag to Jim Boy. And there's a double team. Double back body drop. And there's a tag. In comes the hardcore champion. In comes Keith Redfield. Net breaker. Oh, and a beautiful net breaker. Whipped into the corner. Elbow to the face of Jim Boy. Kick to the midsection. Clothesline. And Jim Boy, this is what he did tonight on the outside. Knee lift into a clothesline. Follows up with a knee drop. Oh, into the corner. There's a tag to OG Nick. And they're looking to finish the job here. What a blockbuster. That could be all. And Knight in with the save. And Keith wisely rolling to the outside. Nick, turnabout's fair play, turning his attention on Baron Knight, takes him out to the floor. In comes Jim Boy off the tag. And look at Redfield go. Oh, look at the power. Power slam. Glasgow kiss. That could be all. And OG Nick with the save. Nick saving his partner. That's why they're former two-time tag champions. Caving in the chest. Jim Boy still in trouble. Not out of the woods yet. Ducks down. Nice leapfrog. Oh, and Keith gets counted. I think he was probably thinking Claymore. And Jim Boy's been doing his homework. Nicking off the tag. Running shoulder tackle. There's a tag. In comes Knight. Kick to the gut. Oh, and Nick took too long. He gets countered by Knight. Fall away slam. No. Turned it around into a DDT. Hooks the leg. And Knight kicks out at 2, and Nick can't believe it. What an incredible tag team battle this has been. And what is Nick doing here? Sunset flip. Doesn't even go for the cover. Oh, what's he looking for? Oh, wait. A counter. Now working on the head and the neck area of OG Nick. And Nick gets thrown across the ring. Follows up with a leg drop. Redfield tagged in. OG Nick trying to shake off them cobwebs. Oh, what a move there from Nick. Putting all that pressure onto the chest of Keith Redfield. There's a whip into the corner. Rapid fire punches to the hardcore champion. And Keith doesn't have a clue where he is. Tag to Jim Boy. Again, perhaps looking for the finish. The blockbuster. That was a big time blockbuster from Jim Boy and Nick. And again, Knight in there to save his partner. And down goes Knight to the outside. This is just incredible. Stomp on the arm again. Jim Boy taking his time. Sky high. Jim Boy thrown back in the ring. Shoulder tackle. Kick to the back of the knee. Oh, look at this. 10 beats to the Baron. The crowd counting along. Front face lock driver. Sitting on the top turnbuckle. Redfield in no man's land. Oh, look at that agility. Are you kidding me? Superplex. It's over. No, it isn't. Redfield again, staying in this fight. BFT, blood force trauma. That will seal it. And it does. And Jim Boy has pinned the hardcore champion.
Here are your winners.
Here are your winners of the match. OG Nick and Jim Boy, the OG Boys. And what a win that is for the OG Boys. And obviously getting one over on the hardcore champion, Keith Redfield, who suffers his first painful loss in his last 5 matches. Well, it could be 4 matches. He's been on a heck of a roll as of late up until then. Incredible tag team match. Speaking of tag matches, we are not done just yet. We've got another one coming your way next, this time from the women's division. And this one is going to be Chelsea and Hannah, the Dyer Dynasty. They'll be taking on BVD and Girl Gamer Resi, Gaming Control.
They are ready for a fight.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall. On the way to the ring,
A duo that has showcased their very best.
Making their way down to the ring first, Chelsea and Hannah, the Dyer Dynasty. And what can we say about the Dyer Dynasty? Former tag team champions here in BUW, and Hannah, of course, in recent weeks and recent months has been on an absolute roll. Has won her last 4 matches, including last week against Alice Sarah. That was a massive win. Of course, the current women's tag team champions, Yoko Hamada and Jane Barrett of Chaos Pact. I'm sure be watching somewhere. We know that Jane Barrett will be in action later on this evening.
and their opponents.
And guys, this looks to be a match with major
And
implications.
their opponents, BVD Gaming, Girl Gamer Resi, Gaming Control. Another set of former women's tag team champions making their way down to the ring. Haven't seen too much of Gaming Control in recent weeks. Mind you, we did see Resi last week. She come up just short in becoming #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship. Again, we extend our congratulations to Wendy for winning at the Intercontinental Championship earlier on this evening and becoming the latest member of the Grand Slam Club. Like I say, it's a very short list, that one. Only 6 there so far, but we're focusing on our next contest, guys. It's going to be Chelsea starting things off with BVD. 2 former women's champions. And BVD sending Chelsea to the outside. BVD already looking for something huge here. Through the... Oh my goodness, what a basement drop kick from one side of the ring to the other. And listen to the crowd. They're already saying this is awesome. And this match is barely a minute old.
That's disrespectful. That's telling your opponent you don't deserve to share this stage with me. Quite an effective
A kick to the midsection, Chelsea. Sending BVD back on the inside. I'm sure both these teams would love to climb the ranks and once again challenge for the tag team titles. Off the ropes. Japanese arm drag from BVD. Oh, and a swift kick to the midsection from Chelsea. Follows up with an elbow drop.
Continuing to work on the arm.
Knee drop on the arm.
This is just ruthlessness personified. It's raking the floor.
And Chelsea, who tags in Hannah. Hannah, the first ever Grand Slam champion in BUW. Tags in Chelsea straight back in. The experience factor of the Dyer dynasty. DDT connects. BBD get a big victory. Just a 2 count.
The next one might do it.
Lock up. Whip into the corner. Elbow to the face. Elevated flatliner. Chelsea taking control of BBD. And the Dyer dynasty firmly in control of gaming control. And BBD crawls to her corner, but nothing doing. So she does need to make the tag to Rezzy. Oh, the cheap shot to Rezzy. What is she doing? Hangs her up to dry and sends her falling to the floor. We know Chelsea, she loves like to bend the rules. Oh, Canadian destroyer from the goddess of BUW. And Chelsea seems to have things in hand. And she's keeping an eye on Rosie again. And that's another cheap shot, as we said. Chelsea's not shy from taking a cheap shot or two. Chelsea! Springboard crossbody to the floor. Lands on Rezzy. And now BBD looking to take full advantage of this distraction. A stomp on the hand. And Chelsea takes a curtsy. And takes down BVD. Follows up with an elbow drop. And BVD trying to fight out of trouble. She does. And Chelsea gets sent into the ring steps. And BBD fired up. Stomp on the arm. Face first. And BBD backing off. Chelsea hesitated. Sends her back into the ring. Kick to the guts. Shot, single leg drop kick. Chelsea into the cover, hooks the leg. And a near fall. What a dominating performance this has been so far for the Dyer dynasty. And there's a tag, in comes Hannah. Stomp on the back of the head. And stomp in a mud hole in BVD. Kick to the back. Whip into the corner. There's a tag. Oh, wait a second here. A double team from the middle rope. BBD crawling to her corner. And she makes a tag. In comes Rezzy. A fresh Girl Gamer Rezzy. There's a cover. Chelsea rolls the shoulder up after 2. We know how powerful Rezzy is and how strong she is. There's a tag to BVD. And a double team from Gaming Control. German suplex. Irish whip, Chelsea. BVD gets caught. And Chelsea gets caught. It's back and forth action between these women. Side Russian leg sweep. A forearm to the face. And the Shining Wizard. There's the pin. Oh, was that free? I'm not so sure. Chelsea thought it was. I thought it was. So close for the Dyer Dynasty. BVD, excuse me, kicking out the last second. Quite literally. Look at Chelsea using the ropes for leverage. Will this be it? And Rezzy in to make the save. What a comeback this could be if Gaming Control can somehow pull this off. On BVD. She has it, the crossface chicken wing into the Aussie lock. Will this be enough? The amount of people BVD's put away with that crossface chicken wing like maneuver. There's a tag, in comes Rezzy. And in comes Hannah. Two of the freshest superstars in this match. Knee drop attempt from Rezzy. Oh, there's Hannah by nature, the discus clothesline. Can she put away Girl Gamer Rezzy? No. Rezzy kicks out at 2. Oh, and Hannah, gets caught. Back suplex. And Rezzy getting her arm pulled about. And there's the alley-oop powerbomb. And Hannah soaking in the adulation. And why not? She's been on a roll in the last few months. And again, taking too long, showboating, could be caught. Rampage. Is this enough? And just a 2 count for Rezzy. That was so close. Hannah on the back burner. And we haven't said too much of that lately. Elbow to the face. Oh, a clubbing blow to the back. Irish whip in the corner. Shoulder tackle. And Hannah trying for a cheap shot on BVD. Oh, what a kick. Right to the mush. Whip in the corner. Rezzy crossing the hip in the corner. Sends Hannah across the ring. Shoots the half. No hook of the leg. Just a 1 count. Hannah whipped into the corner. A forearm to the face. Hannah flung up on the ropes, and this has been one of Hannah's more tougher matches in recent weeks. BVD and off the tag sends Chelsea crashing to the floor. And BVD could be in trouble. There is the sharpshooter. The same move that's made Victoria Wolf tap out twice.
Here are your winners.
And it's worked once again. Here are your winners via submission. Chelsea and Hannah, the Dyer Dynasty. I said, guys, Hannah has been on an absolute roll. 3 straight pay-per-view victories over Victoria Wolf, defeating Alice last week, and now a tag team victory against Gaming Control. Hannah's just on an absolute tear, folks. That's at least 5 straight victories for that young lady. But anyway, folks, we have run out of time for part 2 of this week's show. Now, if you guys have enjoyed what you've seen up to this point, then do leave a like for Mike, leave some comments below, and do make sure to subscribe if you're new. But we're not over yet, folks. We're halfway through the show. We've still got plenty more match action still to come, including another championship match, a rematch from the Women's World Championship, a whole bunch of other matches as well. But coming up next will be a #1 contenders battle royale, and the winner of that battle royal will earn themselves a global championship opportunity next week against Luke Razorblade. You do not want to miss it. So until then, I will see you all after this next break.